Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much. Those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? So happy to have you. Welcome to the family, my beautiful lovers, okay? God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart only. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is a Mintakan reading, okay? I got like a couple of signs, but I got to get the overall energy first, okay? You're definitely this beautiful, wanted universe creator at this time, okay? I feel like you're definitely operating out of this beautiful divine dragon type of energy. Since this is the year of the dragon, I feel like this could be the year where you rise up into more of a higher energy of joyful abundance. You know, we got the shaman right here at the bottom of this deck that says trust in higher forces, and the high priestess right here that says harness mystic power. You know, so I feel like this is definitely what you have been working on doing, and you're being quite successful at it. You could be someone who listens to like bells or rings little bells and jingles and things like that, you know, maybe sound bowls to like clear the energy of your home. I feel like your Mintakan guides really do like that when you use sound as a way of cleansing your space. You could be trying to find some sort of balance, you know, or just barely finding your balance, finding your footing. You also could be attracting some sort of justice to yourself, or some sort of part of your justice, which is, you know, giving me that same energy of you rising up to this joyful, abundant type of energy. But what is the overall energy? I see cut away what is no longer needed. It says, I am a galactic starseed blooming, okay? And I mean, that's facts, right? You could be life path number 1 or 7 or 8, but you're just like really blooming very beautifully at this time, you know, and you're not blooming, you know, the way people feel like you should bloom, or in the way that they positioned you to bloom. I feel like you're just finally blooming wildly, and it's really great, you know. I feel like you could be lighting up others because of this card. You know, it says a light grows brighter only by lighting another, and so your light is really lighting up people in your energy at this time, you know, or anyone that you reach out to help, or, you know, just speak to on a regular basis. You know, it says your greatest work is your greatest legacy, so you could definitely be, you know, working towards building something as far as like your career energies go. But I think, you know, this is also about what's going on within you. Like, you're looking so good. I feel like maybe you might need to have just a little bit more patience with the divine at this time, but you really are doing very well. I feel like the trust that you do have in the higher forces is definitely something that has increased over time, and not something that you always just, you know, like possessed. What else? We got work through your feelings with the last quarter moon in Aries. Okay, so you can have a lot of feelings. I almost said fear. Okay, so you might need to conquer your fear monster, because I seen something about befriend your fear monster. You know, maybe taking a look at your fears and trying to figure out like which fears are rational and which fears are irrational, you know, because this is something, you know, that Spirit brought to my attention too. And it just really made a lot of sense to me. Okay, so maybe looking into that. We got go deeper at the bottom of the deck, and we got see the bigger picture. I feel like maybe you're afraid that you won't be successful, or maybe you're afraid that you're not blooming properly, you know. These are regular understandable fears, but they're not necessarily rational, you know. There's really no truth to them. You could be successful in whatever it is you put your mind to, and you can accomplish anything you ever wanted to accomplish, especially with this beautiful divine cosmic backing that you have, you know. So you could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or an Aquarius or an Aries, or have these signs highly aspected in your chart somewhere. But I just feel like I don't know, maybe you could be contemplating on what the next shot is that you want to shoot in this life, and I think I'm hearing like, you should just really go for it. But there could be certain feelings or certain fears, like they were saying, that could be like holding you back a little bit. We got new moon in Gemini with think it through. You might feel like you always have to think things through. Okay, that's air energy all day long, that Gemini energy. You might feel like you always have to like overthink everything and have it worked out and have the plans laid out in order for you to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish in this lifetime. And that's just not the case. You are majestic, okay? You are a magical thing. And so things happen in your life in very magical ways, okay? And I see the Elders card that said, move past ancestral patterns, So maybe you could have had a lot of ancestors who had to work very hard for everything that they wanted, and maybe you're just meant to attract things in a much easier, much more simpler way in this lifetime. And maybe looking at you, your life, your energy, and figuring out how you can make things just a little bit more simpler for yourself, to where you feel very happy and you feel relaxed, even when things aren't necessarily the best, even if you have to take that time to go through that little emotional moment or whatever, always coming back to the happiness, always coming back to the joy, always coming back for that higher truth within yourself. So that's what they're saying with this work through your feelings energy. Work through your feelings about the way that you're blooming, because you're blooming perfectly. You're doing what it is that you need to do. Okay, here go this elder at the bottom of the deck with move beyond ancestral patterns. And then at the bottom of this deck, we got home and family, And you could definitely still be around certain family members or whatever who are still operating out of certain ancestral patterns that they should, be breaking or whatever. But you don't have to let that influence your energy. So we got High Priest, okay? It says intend and create. So I feel like when it comes to the way that you're blooming or whatever it is that you want to bloom into, I feel like your intentions toward that thing is going to be very important, So in order to like properly set an intention, you have to believe that that thing is possible. So you can't set these very high intentions for yourself and then be like, oh, I'm not doing nothing right, I'm not moving right, you know what I mean? Having all of these other feelings that combat your intention you're trying to create, or that combat your intention for whatever it is you're trying to create. Because in that way, you kind of hold yourself back just a little bit. It doesn't mean that you stop yourself or whatever, but it definitely makes things go a lot slower along the journey. My pastel. Here we go, right here. So, it says, recognize that you have the power to change your life, face your fear, and align with the light. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition, or in pagan traditions, be second to the high priestess. Okay. But he is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. It is important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but there has been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies toward what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes, So, I don't know why my throat is just acting up, okay? But when it comes to you being this beautiful bridge between heaven and earth, like it said, it's more important for you to know that you are powerful and connected, more connected than you think. So you also are able to have like a negative effect on your own things if you're not forgiving and healing certain things out of your energy, So try to be very aware of that when it comes to setting intentions. And also, to set a strong intention, you have to have a very strong belief in yourself, to recognize that you are like wielding this energy, that although we're always saying, the empress or the high priestess, you also embody the high priest energy, because you have the feminine and the masculine within you, and they're meant to work together. The feminine energy is meant to support all of the masculine moves that you make, or the business moves that you make in order to, continue along your journey in the most productive and successful way. So you just have to trust yourself to be able to make those types of decisions, knowing that you hold both energies, integrating the energies and allowing like some team stuff to happen, So the first thing that I wrote was, I wrote Seabourn Ranch on Wildboro Road in the book, because that's like what I seen, okay? That's where I was at, okay? And that's what I seen, like on this dirt back road in Moval. After delivering groceries, I seen the Seabourn Ranch, and on the Seabourn Ranch was like 27 horses. Okay, why did Spirit have me out there counting the horses? I don't know, but I was driving by very slowly, you know what I mean? So it wasn't hard to count the horses. Plus, they were all like spread out all over the place, but they were like, how many horses are there? Okay, just like in the last one, they had me count the donkeys, but there was only 4 donkeys, and they was right in the middle of the street, But anyways, I digress. Okay, so the Wildboro Road. Really, borough was the important part of that. And it's funny because I already said you're blooming in a very wild way, but the borough represents the quest for higher truth and spiritual victory. It also can represent hermit mode for me. They had me thinking about like bunnies and squirrels and how they burrow. Squirrels may burrow to put away, things for later. And that definitely could be something that you have done. I feel like you've produced all of these different seeds, and you just have them like tucked away waiting for, this, like your blooming to keep expanding, and all of these different ideas and things that you want to come out with later on, But I think it's more important for you to focus on just seeing things from a higher perspective, to master the energy of creating intentions and believing in the creations that you create out in this world. It said, it was some website about some 7 website, okay? But it said that 7 people, so 7 could be significant to you. You could be seeing 7s, okay? It says 7 people are drawn towards silence, inner peace, and self-examination, And like I said, hermit mode, this could be really where you are, really wanting to just burrow away. And the Mintakans are saying like, that's totally fine, Take that time that you need to yourself to master that inner peace, to do the self-examination that needs to be done in order for you to always have the spiritual victory. So next was the Seabourn Ranch, and I just wrote interpret for them, so Seabourn was obviously the most important part of that, and what I really got from Seabourn is you being born to master your emotions, you being born to do things with love and compassion, but not get overwhelmed in the moment. And also that I was born by the river fertile type of energy too. So the 27 horses, okay, so 27 represents trust and inner wisdom, and urges you to have faith in yourself and the guidance that surrounds you. Also, it represents balance, harmony, and spiritual growth, okay? So you're definitely going through this beautiful period of spiritual growth, and you just need to have this trust in yourself and in these wise urges that you're getting and what it is that you need to do, And like I said, that faith and belief in yourself that you can even do the intentions you're trying to create, your belief, your faith is such a strong part of that, and even at the end of the day, if you don't have that faith and belief in yourself, you have that faith and belief in God until you grow that faith and belief in yourself, And so the horse said that it was a majestic animal that embodies the spiritual power of independence, freedom, nobleness, endurance, confidence, triumph, heroism, and competition, And I feel like that's definitely like your energy. Not to say you're in a competition with anyone. I think you're very aware of competition and how it works or how it really don't work, because no one can compete with themselves. But I feel like you're definitely stepping into a more majestic energy, like I was saying earlier, stepping into a higher level of your spiritual power and being able to flex this newfound independence and freedom that you have, but also being very aware that you're noble, that you carry the golden energy, and that you have what it takes to endure no matter what. I think that your confidence is going to be very important to you triumphing over any challenges that come up in the recent, future or whatever. And also your mentality about those things, and also looking at yourself always as the hero who saves you, not necessarily like you're the only one who saves you, because of course we got God and all of these divine and cosmic guides that guide us, right? But also realizing like nobody can do it better than you, nobody knows what you need better than you, nobody can love you better than you, nobody is closer to you than you. So you are so important, baby. Okay, please take care of yourself and don't judge yourself or try to rush yourself to be fully bloomed when you're not quite ready to open up all the way just yet. Like, just allow yourself to grow wildly and naturally the way that you're growing. The horse also represents strength, endurance, beauty, and the enduring connection between humans and nature. So know that you are like completely tapped in, interwoven between everything that's going on, from the earth all the way up to, God, okay? You're connected to everyone and everything. So embrace that beautiful connection that you have, embrace that connection to nature. And realize that because you have that connection, that the intentions that you set are such a powerful thing, and that you'll always see them made true, even if you don't see them made true by the whatever means you thought they would come true. It's your job only to set the intention, to create the plan, and to allow God to meet you halfway, however he chooses, however he sees fit, is what I heard. Okay, what else? It says change and opportunity, okay? So big changes, okay? My bad, it says chance and opportunity. So big changes, though. And these new chances and opportunities opening up for you, but this energy of them opening up in divine time, opening up when you are truly ready to receive them. And that's why I said you got to be patient at the beginning. We got Leo with the extrovert, and we got Taurus with the sensual, so you could be a Leo, or you could be a Taurus, or you could have them highly aspected in your chart, or you could just be operating out of these kinds of qualities, like almost this energy of you like grounding that sunny, confident type of energy within yourself as you feel your way through this life, and really enjoying the experiences that you're having while you're carrying out through this life. What else? We got community and technology with the 11th house, okay? So you could definitely be doing something with the community on technology, but you don't have to be. Maybe that could be something you plan on doing in the future. We got Virgo with the alchemist, okay? So you're definitely doing a great job when it comes to like mastering the elements and like seeing how it is that you work, and how how you and your energy works in conjunction with the fusion energy of like the planet, and everyone and everything, okay? Big connection type of energy. Like, I'm really getting like this huge, expansive macrocosm type of energy. But also there's like, I don't know, it's like almost like you look at this macrocosm, the space energy, you might find things in space like so beautiful, like the planets and the stars and things like that. You might like to look into things like that. Or you might just be someone who really loves stargazing, who really likes looking at the moon. You might even be into like sun gazing and things like that. I think when it comes to feeling connected to those things, you really don't have a problem. But like, you also are missing how you're connected to it. like missing the fact that it's really happening deep down within you, that you encompass each and every single, like a piece of each and every single thing that exists in the world. And I know that's so deep, you know what I mean? But this is what they're really saying, okay? We got Cancer with the caring right here, you know, so just make sure that you're caring for yourself properly, especially when it comes to like shadow work and things like that, because also shadow energies can get in the way of your intentions or what you're trying to build or what you're trying to create, what you're trying to see in your reality. We got love and beauty, because I mean, that's all you need, right? Is to find the value in things, to find the love in things, and to see the beauty in everything and everyone. And you really are cooking, okay, when you do that. We got shadow and mysticism at the bottom of the deck. And also that shadow and mysticism gives me this energy of you being very embracing of the unknown, being very embracing of things that you don't know, being investigative also about things that you're curious about that you don't know, okay? These things bring in light codes and brings in a lot of clarity and helps you along this journey while you're working on blooming the way that you are, you know? I just feel like you're not really being very patient with yourself. Yeah, we got the Fool, you know. You could be feeling, I don't know, like maybe this is never going to happen or whatever, you know, like I'm foolish to think that this could happen or that could happen, you know. And with the Sun, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I might be helping you to realize this a little bit, you know. But with this community and technology energy out here in this Six of Cloaks, you know, it's giving me this energy of you receiving public recognition, okay. We got the Three of Starships, that's the energy of celebration, okay. We got the Nine of Pentacles, that's that beautiful, independent, wealthy energy, baby. So like I said, continue to bloom the way that you're blooming, because you're absolutely on the right track. But I think there's still some things within you that you're needing to expose in order to make your intentions come out more smoothly, you know. It might feel like you set an intention for something, or, you know, you go to do something and it just takes forever, you know. And sometimes that's just how it is. And that is divine time. And it's meant to be taken that long, because there's a whole lot of other energies going on and other things. And, you know, this whole energy of oneness where all these other things are happening, all these different moving parts, you know what I'm saying? That all are going to like end up moving this one thing for you, you know, that could change everything. You just have to be very, like, keep your mind in an expansive place and try not to get so emotional about it. But I mean, I get it though, because it's an emotional thing, especially when you're serious about it and you love what you're putting your time and energy into, and you want to see it go far, especially if it's something you put a lot of time and energy into. You want to see it grow, of course. It's like your baby. It is your co-creation. You're meant to do with God, and it can get very tied up in your emotions. You know what I mean? But just don't let yourself get so tied up in your emotions or in any slight fears or irrational ways of thinking, and convince yourself that you don't have what it takes to accomplish this, baby, because you can do whatever you need to do. Okay, what's chance and opportunity? And I am a galactic, no, I didn't mean to say that, but whatever. We got Seven of Platinum, okay, or the Seven of Pentacles, you know. And this is what it is. It's like you've been working so hard on these different chances and opportunities. And then we got the Queen of Starships with this feminine energy type of energy. And then we got the Lovers, you know. But the Queen of Starships is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And I'm definitely getting the energy of like outside of you. So I don't know. Maybe you had to cut off certain things with certain lovers or whatever in order to like gain better chances and opportunities along your journey in this lifetime. And of course, that's normal for all of us, you know. But know that you didn't like do all of that for no reason, though. Like, you're headed to such a beautiful, magical, expansive place. You just have to continue to go, okay? Just don't stop. Don't be discouraged or convinced that, you know, like you can't do it, because you absolutely can. What's this, Leo? And work through your feelings. We got the Ace of Swords, okay? So also like this energy of you allowing your truth just to be seen by any and everyone that's around. and not really caring what anybody thinks, because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to live with you. Okay, not nobody else. What's Taurus and work through your feelings? We got the 5 of starships or the 5 of cups. So that's like, I don't know, sad energy. This is the page of starships, and then we got the 9 of starships with this 9 of cups energy. So it's like you're gonna get this wish fulfillment, and maybe you could be feeling a little bit sad. Maybe you feel like you're a rookie. Maybe you feel like you're there's something that you're not doing right. You could be getting on your own head, because Taurus energies, they're very soft on the inside and kind of hard on the outside. You know what I mean? So even if they feel like they're failing or they feel like they're sad, they're going to clam up and not necessarily express that, when they're not all the way healed or when they haven't worked on their communication yet. So this could definitely be a little something that you're dealing with, but just know that this is something that's very temporary, and you have the power that you need to overcome this with the 6 of starships. This 6 of cups energy, you could be like dwelling over happenings of the past, but you're not in the energy that you were in the past no more. So maybe it's time for a perspective change. Okay, maybe that will help you to bloom a lot more. What's the 11th house and work through your feelings with community and technology? So we got the Knight of Batless, okay? So things are about to start moving a lot more faster than you think they are, okay? Especially if you have like, a channel or some sort of online community you work with, a TikTok or Instagram or whatever you do online, okay? A website, maybe you could be about to start, your sales could be about to pick up if you do have a website where you sell things or whatever you do that has to do with technology and that has to do with helping the community, baby, it's going to start moving real fast. So just don't doubt yourself and continue to do what you need to do, and it's funny because I was talking to Archangel Micheal yesterday. And I was just like, am I just being overly emotional? And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, so I'm just going to have to like cry my way through to the top. He's just like, yeah. Like whatever you do, just keep going type of energy, So like, don't lose your motivation, baby. Just continue to do what it is that you're doing because it's beautiful. It's golden, okay? What's Virgo and work through your feelings with the Alchemist? We got the Knight of Cloaks, okay? Or the Knight of Wands. But I feel like, it is this alchemist energy, this spiritual discoveries that you've made within yourself, this like understanding that you have of the two sides of you and what it is that you need at the time that really is the best, It's like I'm hearing, let them know that you know best, because after all, you do know best. Okay, and that's what it is. Like after all, after all is said and done, at the end of the day, you really truly do know what's best for you, and it is those spiritual choices that you make in those moments. Even if you make it all the way down to the wire, that makes you move forward passionately and quickly. What's fusion and energy with conjunction and work through your feelings? We got the King of Cloaks or the King of Wands, which is that beautiful spiritual leader energy, baby. It's just that, like I said, you're having this energetic fusion going on right now, and I'm hearing like conjunction junction, what's your function? Because you're at a conjunction, you might even still be trying to feel out what is your function, or how do you function properly in whatever it is God has called you to do. Maybe you feel like God's not being clear enough with you, or you just really aren't understanding the things that he is saying, and you feel like, I can't tell God this is not clear. You can totally tell God whatever you want to tell God. If you don't understand, tell God you'll understand. Like, God, what is that supposed to mean? Like I get signs all the time where I'm like, I do not know what that means. Sometimes I start these readings and I have no idea where they're going with the notes or the channeled messages. but I go with it, and I feel like it always pans out in the right way. Sometimes I'm blown away. Sometimes it's the readings I do and I get done and I hate them. But then I watch it a week later and it'll be like, oh yes, that's exactly what I need to hear, you know? So just don't doubt whatever you do. There's a reason why you do the things you do in your career specifically, you know? And as long as you do it with love and you see the beauty in the things that you do, in what you offer, and also as long as you see the beauty in yourself, you'll always be able to create what you intended to create in the first place, you know? But it's up to you to keep your emotions balanced and keep your mind kind of cleared. And also remember that that patience is one of the most important things. Because sometimes spirit will have you waiting forever for that thing that you need to show up. But you're not waiting forever. You're waiting for divine time, when the time is right to get that thing. What's Venus, love and beauty, and work through your feelings? We got the Hierophant, okay? Like I said, sometimes you just wait on God, baby. And right now I feel like it's not only that, but it's also this energy of God is making you, like fortifying your mind and soul and spirit and making you into the best possible, you know, highest version of yourself that you could possibly be. And that's not an easy thing to do. Sometimes it takes a while for you to get to perfection. And of course, we're perfectly imperfect and we never get to perfection. And you have to just be able to have a sense of humor in this thing and know that, you know. But still don't get discouraged. Like, you're your best cheerleader at the end of the day, right next to spirit, okay? Because don't nobody cheer you on more than God, more than, you know, your cosmic guides and angels and ancestors. They love you. They want to see you have the best. They want to see you experience all the love and beauty you can in this lifetime. And if you're stressed and worried and not working through your feelings, then you're missing all of the love and beauty of this part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? So try to be aware of that with this 9 of Pentacles energy at the bottom of the deck and the 5 of Pentacles energy under that and the 2 of Pentacles under that. That's a lot of Pentacles, first of all. That's 17 Pentacles? I don't know math right now. I ain't gonna lie. It's actually 16 Pentacles, so I was close, okay? But look, you're very independently wealthy and you definitely have stepped in from out of the cold, but there's some part of you that feel like, you know, you still need to juggle in some sort of way. Like you've taken the leap of faith, and of course the fool is probably scared as shit when they first jump off the cliff and they don't really see, you know, like an end in sight, and they don't know what's going on. And for some people, they jump off that cliff and there's another like flat part right there, you know. It just looked like they was finna jump off and they would go fall for a long time. But some people just jump right off, oop, and step right into the next thing. And it wasn't even all of that leap that they thought they was finna have to take, you know. So that's very significant. This might not even be all this big leap you think you're going to have to take, you know. You might not even be waiting as long as you think that you're about to be waiting. But it can definitely play games with your mind. So if it does have the ability to play games with your mind because you're so emotionally involved with it, then you might need to express your fears and worries to the divine, you know, and help them to work those things out within you. Because you cannot heal it if you don't acknowledge it, baby. If you just push it back and act like it's nothing wrong or there's nothing bothering you, then you can't move past that. You have to empty that out. It makes you heavy. And you're trying to go up as high as you can. You're trying to go up to a high altitude. And in a fast pace, you know, that's like, you know, eating 20 cheeseburgers and then jumping in a rocket and being surprised when you throw up, okay? So you have to be prepared. You gotta, you know what I mean, not eat for this long or only eat this for this long, and be prepared for the journey, for the trip. So you're in this energy of preparation. All right, what's chance and opportunity and the 7 of Pentacles? We got community, okay? So this is what I was saying. What I was saying when I said that this sounds like energy going on outside of you. I say it could have been a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio or something trying to keep you from harvesting. But no one can keep you from harvesting, you know. At the end of the day, like a lot of us in the beginning of our journey, we look at it like, oh, you know, so-and-so's holding me back. So-and-so's doing magic, you know, and we be like hella paranoid. And we're not paranoid. We're right. We're right that they're doing magic. We're right that they're hating, and we're right that they're doing all of these things. But we're wrong about how much power those things hold over us. They only hold power over you if you decide that they do. Or if you have these big open wounds that people are able to just get at, and you're unaware that you have such wounds. That's what makes you open to things like that. But I don't think that you are. I think you just need to continue to take time with yourself, you know, with this attachment card at the bottom of the deck, you know, detach, so that you can see clearly along your temple path, and so that the things you really need to see or really need to be paying attention to can be exposed to you in your energy. What's the extrovert adjacent possibilities? The extrovert and the ace of swords, you know, like this energy of you standing in your truth and letting that truth just shine outside of you, not really worrying about what anyone in the community thinks. That's what's opening up all of these different doors. Okay, it's doors opening on the floor. Okay, it's doors opening over doors. Okay, it's doors opening on walls at the top. Okay, so just know, like, a door, you know what I'm saying? A door, an opportunity. An opportunity is nothing for you. Opportunities come to you left and right, and you're very discerning. Okay, and that discernment that you're using is the right discernment. So also this energy of you not feeling like you passed up situations, you know, like you fumbled it in some sort of way. Because sometimes that can happen, right? You know, like, damn, I should have did that, or I should have. No, if you should have did that, then you would have did that shit. And you probably would have ended up worse off than you are now. So just don't question your journey and have that trust in where Spirit's trying to take you. Look at this journey, okay? Look at this, blossoming abundance. That's what's going on here. And it's going to happen very quickly. I'm going to put this under the Knight of Swords and community and technology. Whatever you do, like I said, with this technology and the community, it's going to be so much abundance blossoming from that. It could be just physical money, but I feel like you're going to grow spiritually so much in whatever it is that you do. You could be feeling like, oh, you know, I'm not ready to start this, or I'm not ready to do this. You know, I don't have enough abundance. I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough money. But it's just not true. Sometimes you're meant to grow as you teach others, or you're meant to advance as you advance others. A light grows brighter by lighting another, is what it said. And that's the way that I think your light is meant to expand. So if you're holding yourself back, feeling like, oh, you know, I shouldn't start this because I'm not ready. I don't have the experience. I don't have this. I don't have that. You know, if it's just a big list of things that you don't have, you're not allowing your own abundance to blossom within yourself, you know. What's the Alchemist and the Knight of Cloaks? I think they're making just like a lot of different points. And I kind of like it. Okay, we got the World with the Alchemist and the Knight of Cloaks, you know. Like you've already been successful in closing that past cycle when it comes to the community and people being able to attack you and things like that. So now it's time for you to set your sights on the success you know you're going to achieve, with that belief and intention to create it. You know what I mean? And just doing it. And then being pleasantly surprised when God is like, oh, I like that. Let me show you what I do now, because it's a co-creation. Okay. It's like you playing tennis with God. So right now, you're going to have to surrender and hit that ball back over to God's side of the court so he can make his move. What's fusion energy and the King of Cloaks, okay? We got a man holding a heart, okay? So it's like they're saying, like, to lead with the heart. Okay, so to lead with the heart is to have this fusion with the divine and with the divine journey, you know. So hand your relationships over to the divine, baby. I'm talking business, family, partner, you know what I mean? Friendships, the relationships you have with your children. Hand it all over to God so he can put the proper energies in their proper places and just act out of a place of love, and you'll always be successful. That's the message, is what I heard, okay? Love and beauty in the journey, and belief in the intentions that you set for it. And also the patience and the time it takes for you to continue blooming like you do, okay? Because it's beautiful. And that's why I'm smiling, because it's so gorgeous. Like, this is such a good reading. But I just keep saying, like, I feel like I'm just like, hyping you up. Because you really can do this. You have it. Like, you could have even been like, you could have even already started to blossom in whatever it is that you do. You could be thinking about quitting. You could be wondering, like, does anybody even like this shit? And you could, when you have those moments, you could even see like a little boost in your numbers. Maybe you see a little boost in your sales. And that was God answering your question right there. Yeah, people like this. Just keep going and do what I told you to do. We're going to get this. Everything's going to be great. Maybe even taking a little bit more rest and rejuvenation for yourself, so that you're not having extra stress and anxiety just because you're tired, or, just because you're hungry or whatever. Just work through all of the people feelings and allow the divine and your cosmic guides or whatever, to handle the rest. And have that trust that you can trust them with the intentions you handed them to be handled. And you can trust them with the relationships that you handed them to be handled. And you can trust them to move anybody who wants to hurt you or stop you out of the way and be handled. What's love and beauty and the Hierophant? A man holding a coin, okay? Because the more love and beauty you hold, the richer you are, honey. Period. You are balling out of control. So just make sure that you are spending that beautiful, like that you're spending your energy wisely also, not wasting your time, trying to bloom, trying to help somebody else bloom when you really don't have the energy for that, when you really just need to focus on your own abundance that you're trying to blossom, and also forgiving yourself and knowing that it's not a selfish thing, and that you can help people better when you're a full garden than you can as a little seedling, We got the sacral chakra right here at the bottom of the deck with Archangel Ariel, that beautiful creative type of energy. And I love how like so much masculine energy came out here. You could actually be a divine masculine, okay? Hello. But I feel like if you're not, even if you're a divine feminine or whatever, your masculine side is ready to make these power moves, ready to make these business moves. And when you first light that fire up, I know it can feel like, a little bit irritating, and you just want to make this action. You just decided and you want to do what you need to do. But what you need to do more than anything is make sure you're balanced and ready to do it with the right energy, So, and also this energy of you recognizing that what is for you will always be for you. It can never go nowhere, okay? We got the fourth chakra with Archangel Raphael, okay? It's all about your healing. And the more healing that you do, the more you pay in the price for whatever it is that you're about to attract yourself. It's sacrificing what you don't need, what doesn't serve you, what doesn't align with where you're trying to go in order to be a vibrational match for what you're trying to, set your intention toward, or what you're trying to truly attract. Yeah, and we got attachment right here. Because it's like you're just a little bit too attached to the outcome, to where it's going to take you. And sometimes it's hard, because you want to think about, the abundance, the money, and the physical things that are going to come in with it, because like sometimes you ain't where you need to be financially, or you don't have what you need to have. Trust me, I know, baby. Okay, it's fucking back to school time and shit. I know shit ain't all lollipops and sunshine and rainbows every day. Sometimes you're crying because you got shit to pay for, you got shit to buy, and you like, God, please. And God like, okay, hold on, it's gonna get so much better. And you believe that, you want to believe that, but you having such a hard time that you find yourself getting caught up in your emotions. And that's why, the Mintakans are saying it's okay to focus on your life and just focus on what you can handle in this moment and allow God to handle everything else, so that you don't have to worry so much, and so that your journey is as easy as it's supposed to be for you at this point. Because I feel like you've been through a lot of shit when it comes to the community and the people outside of you. But that's not meant to go with you in this next cycle. Like I said before, you already closed that cycle out with these people. At this point, they just like throwing stuff at the air because you've been teleported from in front of them. Okay? So don't worry, please. What's the final thought on this? We got timeline jump, okay? So this could be the type of energy that you're adjusting to, like you just made some sort of like huge advancement in your energy, and you could be like really waiting on the growth. Like this blossoming abundance could even be some energy that you are expecting. Like, you set your intentions and you set them properly. But it's still that energy of impatience. Like, when is it going to come, though? Because I could really use a change in the scenery. I could really use, some more money. I really could use my divine counterpart. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's all in divine time, baby. Everything you need and want is going to come to you. You just got to, pace yourself and be patient. So it says, held back from most of the human populace is the deeper reality that you are a fully multidimensional being in truest form. Your soul resides in a multiverse with infinite possibilities and timelines available. When one becomes conscious of these subtle fields, they gain the ability to consciously leap into other timelines that best serve their evolution and happiness. This quantum field is where one experiences a true freedom and empowerment to know that all of consciousness is liquid and one is never stuck anywhere. Timeline jumping is not just some lingo out of a sci-fi movie, but a backed truth by many of the Earth quantum scientists who understand multiverses and the infinite possibilities of this universe we reside in. When the timeline jump card arrives, it indicates that you do not need to stay on your present timeline, for you reside in a multiverse of infinite possibilities. Now is a great moment to activate your natural timeline jumping skills and quantum leap onto the Earth of your choosing. Recognize that you are a timeline jumper, and through your vibratory match, you will naturally cross over into other verses that match your frequency. Know you are never stuck, and Source always provides infinite roads, okay? It says the additional meanings are freedom, options, movement, change of plans, moving on, new life, new beginnings, and quantum field, okay? So there's a timeline jumping exercise. It says pause and contemplate on a timeline that you wish to jump on via a positive, focused intention. The examples are a world full of peace, a world full of unity, a world where I am abundant. The more personal the intention, the stronger it can be felt. Once you have established a reality that you wish to enter, begin to feel the vibration of this multiverse in your emotions, thoughts, and feelings as you go deeper into the feeling level of what it is like to reside in this frequency. Make it juicy, feel it authentically, and sit in the emotions and sensations of this being a full reality right here, right now. Once you have found the frequency, lock into it but remain relaxed. Simply trust you are entering another field and surrender with peace into the knowing that quantum universe is responding, okay? It says, finally, let it go, drop any mind thoughts, and simply be. The quantum field has the rest of the equation, So even if you don't do this exercise, that exercise still held the energy of manifestation, okay? Of you visualizing the world you want to see, visualizing yourself being a vibrational match for where it is you want to go, be it professionally or just in regular life. Feeling the feelings like this has already happened and just being, which is the energy of releasing or surrendering it to the divine and allowing them to bring you that evidence or bring you that, realization that, hey, that thing I just did worked, okay? So, with that, my love, I'm done, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, okay? That you got something that you needed out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.